There we go. Welcome in for some Blueprints Bingo. This is the bucket list variation that I created. I'm going for a medium difficulty tonight. I did one a couple weeks ago and it was rough and it was just a lot. It's like a 4-hour run. And then did a couple of easy runs just to sort of get back into the swing of using this particular game format. And so I'm going to try another medium one again tonight, see if we can get a much better time and just improve overall on performance. So let's see what's going to happen here. As I said, the difference between this version and any other version of the game is it's a very limited list of items that are going to be like a tier harder than most of what you would find on a normal bingo board. Some of these do come from regular bingo boards, though, but anything especially easy is just not really a part of it. But it's also very specific things. So instead of use a sanctum key or whatever, it will tell you which specific sanctum key you have to use, or which 2 or 3 specific sanctum keys you have to use, depending on the difficulty level. Or it will tell you solve these 2 or 3 or 1 or whatever specific sanctum puzzles, use whichever key you want. Can create these 2 specific contraptions, open these specific Morjai boxes, that sort of thing. So it's very specific in telling you which ones to do when there's an option of a list of things that are possible. Upgrade discs, stamps, that sort of thing. Anytime one of those things come up, it will list anywhere from 1 to 4 that you have to find that specific one based on your difficulty setting. So it's a much more limited set of options. You can't choose a path. There is no path. You must complete everything on the board. Simple enough, but for me at least, it still takes quite a bit to get through these. So let's just get started and see what's going to happen tonight. We got the board. It's medium difficulty. We have few red prints and new clue drafts. Okay, easy enough. Pain 5 letters. Okay, not bad. At least it doesn't tell me specifically which ones. That one I didn't program into this. Probably should, though. Oh, well, anyway. I think red letters are so easy to get no matter what that it's not worth it. Claim allowance token from 3 non-sanctum Morjai boxes, and the 3 that it's specifically telling me that you can't see off the side of the screen. I have to get Nuance, the Morjai box, and the Arch Ares box. So of the 3, Morjai is not too hard to get. You just got to get Master Bedroom. Nuance, either need to get Drafting Studio Solarium or Force of Solarium from Secret Passage or something like that. Steal the Red Crown means I got to get it first, so study. That pairs up with getting a red letter, though, so that's not bad. Ladyship's Diary can be a bit of a pain, and it's just making things align, but good use of a coat check. But you need Burning Glass again, obviously, for that too. And sadly enough, Araja's Morjai box is not one of the ones I need, so that won't pair up with that one. 4 different depictions of Draxus. Okay, I'll have to remember where they all are. There's like 5 or 6 in the game, depending on how you count 2 different versions of 6 fixed stars. Alright, well. Timer ready to go. The above provision and request is contingent on my aforementioned. All right. Obviously gonna go Nook first. I don't want to dead end myself there. And what else we got to start with here? Den. All right. Keep my board up on top here. All right, what do we start with? Oh, what are we starting with tonight? Okay, maybe not the worst opening hall closet, but certainly one of the worst, at least for day one. Parlor's fine. I'm gonna move through this. I'm gonna try for early chest power. Gems are in true box. There's only 1 box in this room. There are 4 boxes, 1 box true. That means they're in you. Really? Oh, this is a crap start. All right. I mean, we don't need a whole lot out of the house on day one, but, you know, something. I do need pantry. All right. Utility closet's fine. Not exactly the ideal place for it, but not the fastest of sequence, but it's the one my muscle memory still goes towards. All right. All right, I just need to get up to garage. And really could use some dice. Game. Just saying. Bedroom, maybe? Bedroom, maybe? Good thing I've got gems. Go ahead and do this before I run out. Let's get my garage. Sure, now it gives me the bedroom. Okay. Yeah, see, bedroom, the trunk can have dice on day one, which is nice. Let's give that a try. And see what we got over here. None of this really does me a whole heck of a lot of good. Can't imagine how billiard puzzle is going to help me today. Screw it. Pop in really fast, grab the keys, solve a puzzle, move, and go on. 8, 16. I don't even know why I'm bothering to solve this, honestly. I'm sure there's a reason not to. $14, 7, 7, 2, 14. I have to say out loud. Okay, that does me 0 good whatsoever. All right, couple of dice, please. No. Not at all helpful. All right, I can put that to minor use. This is a terrible setup for day one, honestly. Normally I get utility closet over on the east wing somewhere. Shutting me down that early is a bit rough. And we are contingent on luck getting what we want here, which I don't trust the game to do. So we may have to do a backup room here. Yeah, we're doing a backup room. I'd much rather have a shovel going out here than the sledgehammer, to be honest, but at the moment, take what I can get. Come on, click the button. Thank you. Okay. This is not the ideal setup, but we can get some dice tomorrow. We can still make up for it. No. Come on, keep up, game. All right, well, that's 3 out of 4 at least started. So it's not a bad place to be. It's just, you know, not the plan. All right, that should be it. All right. Gonna dead end me. Better than nothing there. Okay. That'll be 1 red letter at least. Okay, we're going east here. Bedroom's not gonna have another thing, so we can get a north and a south here. Closet might have the die I need. It does, at least has 1. Again, we're only looking to accomplish so much on these early days, trying to get the early chests. I do, however, I still am going to need pantry, though. Okay, there's that. What are the odds I can get another die? Don't think that's going to make any difference, but... Alright, I'm going to head up, and then this will be the only time I'm going through the pantry with money. Alright, well... Here. All right, anything useful here? Office, just because it'll get me that upgrade disc going early, and then you never know when that'll come in handy. All right, 2. Red letters. Closet. Okay. Uh, damn. You actually have to enter that one in the full way. That really help. Okay, shrine. Shrine. Thank you. All right, is that everything? Yep, we're done. All right, so no damage done by getting the wrong room on day one. Still on track. I think I recovered from that fairly well. Okay. Now I need to draft towards the corners. So that does affect what we're doing here. That's fine. No shovel. Okay. I never found an observatory on the earlier days. I kind of need that. I'm going to need gems for things here. Okay, we'll take that. The planetarium does not help us in the slightest, so... Three? Just two. Okay. Do you need to... I am going to need some gems here pretty soon, though. Crap. I have the den. I need a parlor. And I'm going to need things like a shop. I don't mind that one just because of the free reroll and gives my gem back, which I'm going to need. Actually, I'm kind of fine with that one. Really would like the dice for this part. Not what I meant, but this is what we're doing. This is the part I'm still not very good at arranging for HLC right there. And I should have gotten dice, but I just haven't gotten any shops yet. So I tried going north and building it first. I know better than that. At least I should. It's a die. Probably that. I still need... I only have knight, bishop, and pawn. Oh, okay, and rook. Okay. Yes, I still need other things. Yeah, sure works. Not where I would really want the library. I want it facing 90 degrees into the wing, really. But all right, now we go out. We try and get Hovel. One more coin gets us. I don't have to go through Chapel. Okay. One more coin gets us a lot more steps, which we're going to need if we can get Hovel. So it depends on what happens with re-rolling. Okay, so I'll go in there on our way back in. All right, Hovel. Excellent. No rerolls needed. Okay, and no goodies, no goodies, never any goodies. Okay, so we still just need to arrange for office and either study or, well, study at this point. Because we don't have, it'd be a nightmare to get HLC at this point. All right, so let's see what we get here. Billiard's fine, and because I might need those keys. Okay, 8, 3, 2, 5, 13. 15, 4, 3, 1. 15, 13, 2, 3, 6. 2, 1, 1, 13. Excellent. All right, now we're hoping for that office. Or I see what the attic will give us. That's expensive, but did I miss a key over here? Yep, I always miss that key. All right, so but the more gems we have, the more likely things like office that cost several gems will come up. So ultimately, we need to get up to the kitchen to buy some food. That'll be on our way up to the library. Would not say no to a turnip or so here. That's a key, not a turnip. Just pointing that out, game, in case you were confused. Nursery is ultimately a net gain on steps, and for today, that can be a great thing. I never get anything in this room. I don't know where to find it. Okay. All right, let's go up through the kitchen to the library to get our steps. All right, definitely that. And that's worth 10 right now. We'll see. All right, now we have library, meaning less common rooms. Let's hope for something we need. No. I don't think that any of those help, because dice is powered. Crap. That hurts, but I gotta keep trying. Okay, there's office. Now we just need a study, really. Is the only thing that's gonna save us. I can also buy bananas, but okay, laundry room does get us dice. A die. That's the only thing in its favor. It sucks otherwise. There's like powered laundry room. What do I need to change for dice? Exchange all dice with keys. This is absurd, but it might work. That's a rock. Did I get like the one spot where I can't actually get this thing back there? Damn it, I did. It's almost impossible to lock that off so completely. And I did it twice. Thank you. Did I seriously go? Oh, no, I didn't turn that on. It's okay. No, I put it in the right setting. Okay. I need to do this and re-roll. But let's do it going north. So I'm going to try for a dining room or something. Use that key. Re-roll to get money. If I do that, then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I run out of steps in the kitchen. If I do that, I'm screwed for the day. Man, the game really got me on this one. That's my only option. And give me a turnip. Please just give me a turnip. That's a key. Okay, that's a coin. Not helpful. Okay, that is the only thing this is good for. But it keeps me alive. Power, power. Okay. Alright, I need to swap. Alright. Keys with dice. I do not have steps to try for lint roller. And so getting down to hallway is the only option I have left for this. So we need to come up here. Fortunately, I shouldn't need any keys down there. Money. Spread gold. See if I pick up anything along the way. See any gold in there. I only have a few rooms to try and find gold before I get to the kitchen, though. Come on, there we go. Okay, chef salad now is worth 15 at least. Alright. We're alive. We go. Just in case. I should have done this while I was here. Okay, now. Pour dice. None of that is helpful. There's another letter, that's all. Okay, now I have steps to deal with. And I have a lot of coins. How far is it to get back to laundry room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11, because the bedroom. 22 to get back. And I can buy one more banana. So we swap coins for keys. No. Because I need one die. I would have had to save a die. I didn't think I would have that much to work with. Otherwise I would have just kept one die for lint roller crap. Oh well. I could conceivably still find a little bit more money along the way. In security or laundry room or boiler room, guest room or greenhouse. I'm taking an awful risk though. I gotta check because I have no dice. There's the odds of me getting a study at the moment off of what I've got are next to nothing. So unless there's something sitting right inside there, which there's not. The last banana. Right. I have to do the switch first and then look for the steps, otherwise I'll run out of steps. Because of course I will. Okay, wait. So I don't need gems. If I swap, this is going to eat stuff, but if I do coins, or if I do gems for keys, is that an option? No. Of course not. Yeah, gems and keys cost me 5. And then keys for dice. I may be doing this badly, but we'll see what happens here. So gems for keys. And now keys for coins. There we go. I'm not getting as much out of this as I could otherwise, but it'll give me enough. And now keys for dice. Okay. And I don't have to search for more gold. It's a long roundabout way to try and make this happen. And the odds are still not in my favor. All right, so I have 3 possible rooms left to work with. I'm going to take the workshop so that if nothing else, I can power sledge my way into the underground. Okay, need a study. That'll give me food to help accomplish things. And doesn't hurt my re-rolling at all. Last chance. There it is. Okay. I need to go in. Okay, suddenly we have a live run and other things happening here. Alright, we have the closed exhibit added. We have tons of steps to make things happen. Alright, we're on a roll now. Be careful about the point first. Okay, so we got power sledge. I don't think that's going to make any difference whatsoever, but holy crap, I've got a lot of money now all of a sudden. Okay, so with 41 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 to get to the greenhouse, sledge it down, and come back. And then from there, outside, sledge down the outer wall, and go out and dig up the green room I need, and do castle. We can do it. That dining room was definitely the right choice. I got lucky the fact that it had boiler room food in it, because that extra 10 steps is going to come in handy here. Don't need to power sledge down this wall, but it's only, you know, a minute or so of time loss at most. So I don't mind. And technically, I can now draft here. What's bleeping? Got money again? Okay. Just out of curiosity, what can we get? Nothing. Alright. Solves that problem. And going into the laundry room, I could do all sorts of crazy stuff to keep me going up north, but that would defeat the purpose of what we're trying to do right now. I'm at 4 red letters already. Okay. Done here, done here. Okay. So we need to, we'll hit up the power sledge things on the way down. And we'll do castle and then come back up. 2 quick steps here, and we're still good. Could use the luck. Okay, here we go. Again, we're going to lose a couple of steps here and there. I don't need to go in and do anything in here yet. Wouldn't do any good. I don't need, for instance... Okay. Vera is the Morjai box that's in Lost and Found. Not Nuance. That was a... One way or another, that was a mistake I made when I needed the Vera one. I think I went after the Solarium and got the Nuance box. Because for some bizarre reason, I want to say Vera is green. I don't know why. But I've been making that mistake since I was first playing through the game. Alright. This is a really long time getting this done, but chess power speeds everything up. So in the long run, I'm hoping this is worth it, but damn did today take a long time to make happen. But when you got some of the pieces all lined up, it takes a long time to do it again. Alright, so we have bishop, 3, 4 is queen, 6 is office. I don't know where that is. I'll find it in a minute. Office is 6. One more down. Knight is up next to you. There, and done. Alright, so we have accessed the king. We have the closed exhibit available now. I can, having king power will make getting HLC that much easier for when I'm in the position to look for it. So next up, I need Burning Glass. And, no, I've not seen one of those yet. Alright, so Burning Glass is ultimately my next major goal. Because that gets me down the tomb, and that deals with the HLC diary key. And the other ones I can, and that's my drafts of the books, etc. So I definitely need that. Okay. I don't have coat check. Nothing to save. Nothing else I need to power sledge. So I think we're good. No, seriously. Thank you. Okay. Alright, power the king. Hopefully we'll make an impact here. Not the best way to go about it, but I should have made sure I had shops before looking for HLC. Okay, so now let's see what we get outside, and then we'll choose from there. Because I can, if I set a color first, that will mess up what I can do after that. But if I get one of the rooms I want, then I can set the appropriate color based on what I pick. Shrine I don't need. Shelter is another red letter. And gets that taken care of. Or tool shed to try and make burning glass. Tool shed for burning glass. Hey, there's half of it already. Okay, so the thing is, I still have one more day of Blessing of the High Roller, so an odd shop or two would not go amiss. Before I switch to blue and start looking for burning glass stuff. And coat check. Need coat check. So, let's see what we can get here. Spare room's fine. I don't hate that. That can take me to a shop to see if I can pull commissary. Commissary's not that hard to get, though. I don't need to worry about the secret passage for a specific thing yet. Hey, look, commissary. With a shovel. I don't see a magnifying glass, though. Yes, there is one. Okay. Sweet. So at this point, I think we can switch to blue. There is our coat check and our workshop. Just get the money we need. Okay, so we can make our burning glass. Now we just need to get our coat check. So you can be very literal here. Okay. Okay, I'm okay. So what else we try to do here while we're at this? Letter 5 is shelter. Letter 6 is down below. Letter 7 is drawing rooms. So the easiest one is going to be just to arrange for shelter, or if I get a boiler room and head down below. What do I need to do? I have not moved the minecart, so really going down below doesn't do me a whole hell of a lot of good right now. Not that I need to hit 46 anyway. Okay, so I wish I could change my king power again. Go pick red and go for the closed exhibit. Oh well. All right, so I guess that's the thing, is if I can draft around and see if I can force it into a closed exhibit. Like if I get the secret passage again, which again, being on a blue day makes this very difficult to accomplish. I have what I need to do, so I'm not really worried if I get dead-ended somewhere, and I can just finish off and call it a day. 25 and 4. 16, 6, 10, 200, 10, 20. Quite down ahead. Okay, boiler. Doesn't do me any good without the ability to cross behind the gears. But I can go for lab or something. Because when does that not help? I mean, a foundation gets me down. I don't hate it, is the problem. But I also don't hate that right there. And that's why. Alright, what you got for me here? Lockpick. Excellent. Okay, so now... none of these really do me any good at all. That just kind of keeps me going. But we need power, so we're looking for lab. I don't like it. But security would eat my only gem. I'd go run down to Parlor really fast. That's fine. Okay, so... it ain't pretty. But what about this run to... this whole game today so far is? Alright, now I need to go ahead and buy that before I forget. I also can just do that. Okay, is it worth it while I'm down here? Is it worth it? Um, yeah, might as well. Then I've got more gems to work with. Okay, this statement appears on another box. This statement appears on another box. Blue box is empty. No, it's not. Okay, so I've got a couple of rooms I can just draft here really fast, see what we can get. Library. Extra key. Okay, there's my last key. Or my last, I even have the magnifying glass. I think I just do that one, get it done with. And solarium. Done. Okay, that'll help. Okay, we have 5 red letters done. Okay, anything I can get useful here? I would not say no to just grabbing that and going. Key and another gem. I should move on with life. Sorry, puppers. If I have a chance, I'll get you, but, you know, I have to go with the things that are required. And again, while I'm down here, I think we go wine cellar and go, or because walk-in closet's not going to give us anything terribly useful. It'll give us our gem back. I think I just go wine cellar and go. And a bonus key. Okay, we have... I will make burning glass on my way back out. No, I just make it now and put it in coat check. I've got enough keys to last me for a little while, so I don't have to worry about the metal detector. Just get it done with. That. Burning glass. There's nowhere inside that I need it. Okay, so we're going up this way. Here. Might as well. Okay. Garage doesn't really do me any good. Furnace would just be another key. Dining room might have been better there. I don't need trunks out front. Let's just take the steps. Laboratory. None of these are laboratory. Powered lab would have been really nice. Uh, freeze the gems and go. Probably the thing to do. I don't need to. There's nothing else I really need to do today. Uh, actually, since I've got it and it's not that far of a walk. Retrieve. A little bit wasteful on steps, but what else do I need it for right now? Put this back. And we'll go ahead at the last couple of rooms we can draft out of just in case we can get something useful. And I should have hit up the this while I was on my way through. My bad. A couple extra steps lost. Meh. Okay, and now dark room, pantry, and see what we can get to the north. The study. Okay. I mean, that foundation, I don't mind, and it doesn't do anything that the chapel doesn't do. So, study doesn't do me any good because I can't. I'm not gonna thaw myself at this point. So, can't do blue balls. So I wouldn't be able to get the ballroom in the first place. Oh, sure. Now the bloody laboratory shows up. Pain in the ass. Of course, now the ballroom shows up. I'm not sure what I'm going for here. I'm just thinking if anything interesting will happen here. Food war's not going to do me any good. Oh, I know what I could do. Not what I wanted, but okay. You never know. Could be locked. Of course, that's the one orientation it gave me. All right, well. It's fine. To grab our food. Okay, so now we got a few steps we can work with. See if we can get in. We're not going to steal the crown unless we can get in the Chamber of Mirrors and start pushing buttons. Which we kind of can do. What shovel do I? Nope. There's very few keys to work with here, though. Another dining room, though. Hello. Yeah. Didn't help. All right, so if we could turn right. Okay. Let's see what we can get for free up here. That's where we're going. Free den, hell yeah. Get a key. I don't think there's a place for me to use a second key, but... And free billiard room, hell yeah. Okay. Okay, so now, I remember what I can and can't do here. But we have lots of steps to play with. I think I need to get through boudoir into that side before I can get into where I'm trying to go. Okay. This could actually work. Stop here, solve this really fast. Okay. Over and up. Okay, need to go south now. Pantry it is. Nope. Come on, there's gotta be a way in there. Did I make it like the one orientation I can't possibly get into over there? So I came in here already. Crap. The only glass I can't affect are the ones that would let me get in there to that side. Damn it. Crap. All right, we'll have to do it some other time. I was really hoping that was going to work. All right, let me just real fast to confirm. Pull up my... Okay, so front is this way. And I need to get to the left. Facing that way. And so... that corner over there Where am I? I'm on the right-hand side, right? Yes. Crap. Okay. See, okay, so this... Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I missed which one was opening there. All right, I think we still do this. Okay, we have all sides open, close enough. Okay. All right, so I'm going... Oh, this is nasty. It's probably faster to use billiard room because chapel I have to worry about the pews. So we're gonna go that way. Billiard room, dining room, in. Got it. All right, we've stolen the red crown. We have set up burning glass for tomorrow, and so we just need to get tomb, which could be tomorrow or any given day, but tomorrow would be fantastic. I don't have an observatory. I need an observatory. And actually, do I have a library? I do have a library. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the library. Nowhere to draft anyway, so yeah. Alright, we need to go down the library. Can't get to the back of that, can I? Okay. Boiler room to billiard room. Roundabout, but we're getting... It is progress. Trust me. Okay, where's my library? This way. Okay. In the official bingo rules, I believe the two distinct visions of Draxus in the two different Vic stars are different versions of Draxus. You don't have Draxus, right? No, it's number 5 that has it. So if I can get a bookshop, that'd be nice. Okay. No bunk room, which would be just, icing on a cake. So I think we're good. Okay, so we are, unless I get some dice, we're at the mercy of whatever we draft outside, but I can make a couple of different things work. So for instance, Trading Post gives us one of the more boxes that we need. Tomb would be ideal. So grab this. Let's just see if we can just happen to get a couple of dice here. Oh, I think I can get dice out of this, but what the hell? I get sleeping mask, a coupon book. Okay. But I have a crap ton of gems. I actually don't mind the den here, right? A little bit, it's a waste of a door. But I want to do something else. Commissary is nice. Yuck. Since we have some gems to work with, we can be a little bit loose, fast and loose with this. All right, chapel. Now, how about that hall closet? Storeroom, I can buy gems. I don't think I can get dice from the walk-in closet, otherwise I would. Okay. Probably not what I wanted there. But that's fine. Again, it's something solved that we need solved, so. Uh, okay, that's one of ours done. That's even the correct one this time. I don't hate that right now. I do want the observatory, however. Eh? Oh, don't think that helps. All right, but we can now make sure we get whatever we want outside. I really want now. I want my coat check before I go look for tomb. I could roll for tomb, and then come back in and look for coat check blue. Let's do that. Because that'll give me that. That'll give me one, and I'll just set that up. And then I really want coat check after burning glass anyway. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Either I'm gonna let it pick what I'm gonna do with this today, because I have a couple of good options that I can do. It gave me both of my options. Okay. So if I do trading post, that's my Morjai, and with access to burning glass, then I can also grab another upgrade disc, grab a bunch of money, etc. So I think I'm going to do that because I can arrange for tomb more or less anytime I want. That was a waste of steps right now. I didn't realize I managed to step inside the damn doorway though. Okay, let's see what we can get here. What is this trading? There we go. Something useful at least. Jeez. Nope. Okay, so now we need coat check, which I can use and then come back out. So Banner of the King blue. Is fine. What am I going to get out of my secret passage since I have it sitting there now? I was considering doing a red room just to look for then the closet to look for dice, but then decided not to need them, especially with study rerolls. So I really just need, if I can grab Burning Glass just to take care of that, library and observatory. So we're looking blue across the board, with the exception of whatever I pull from the secret passage. Okay, Sledgy would be nice. There's a trunk to open. What would actually help me? Let's see what we do here, and then because if I need to pull something out of, okay, well that answers that. Because that's money as well. I'll go right back out, which means you can buy steps and a sledgehammer to break that open. Okay, so tomorrow we definitely go tomb, because then I can use burning glass, and then I can put the key in coat check and ditch burning glass, and I won't need burning glass for anything else. That's why I wanted to do this first today, and I chose Trading Post over Tomb today, was just because this is just a quick extra upgrade disc for a room that I'm going to need anyway. So might as well take advantage of it while I have the option. Okay. That's worth it. Let's see what food we have, and then we're coming right back, and we're gonna turn right back around anyway. How much is it gonna cost us in food? Here's what I'm looking for. Club sandwich, definitely worth it. Chef isn't that worthwhile at the moment. Steps, however, yes. Shoes. Keys, nice. Okay, we're in good shape here. And before I lose money in the chapel. Okay, here we go. So, I need a computer to use the upgrade disk, and we need library and observatory. We have rerolls, and we have this, which, let's go orange for connectivity. And then see if we can get a passageway. Not what I'm looking for here, game. There we go. That gives us this, and it gives us another door to work out of and keep us moving here. Okay. Keys might be needed, but honestly, I'll take the boiler room. It's in good orientation, and at least one of the rooms we need is powerable, so we need a computer. So lab or security. Lab obviously preferable at the moment. I'm gonna want those keys, aren't I? I don't need that. Okay. At the very least, let's just use this and just get it out of the way. And if we can get into the foundation, that's another upgrade disc available then. All right, and then I still have one room left over here to draft. Look for... It's garage. And afford a little bit of leeway here. Okay, pump room. Not... Doesn't actually do me a whole lot of good. I don't need it, oddly enough. Yeah, I mean, it connects and gives me another place I can draft for free. So I guess. But I don't need it for actual pump room needs. Powered for free? I don't think so. Okay, not really what I was hoping for there. One reroll. Powered for a gem. It's either going to be lab or it's going to be another security. Freaking chamber of mirrors. Okay, that was annoying. Not what I was expecting. Okay, so the rest of the rooms I need are don't require gems. Oh, well, observatory does, so I might as well keep my gem and just go. Lack of keys is gonna get me though. Okay, I mean, it opens the other one and keeps me moving. Dark room could have something good in it. Crap, I need to go down the foundation. I'm burning too many steps here. Alright, let's just see what we've got in here. Gem. Alright. Probably worth it. Alright, let's grab this just in case. Alright, so I've gotten 2 of my required Morjai boxes done. You want once, and areas are complete. So I need to, one of these days I'll do a bedroom day and run on over to pick up master bedroom. And that may be the same day I'm going for HLC, because as long as I'm going purple, let's go purple. So I need library and or observatory here. Okay, there's library, so that's one of them, and it keeps me going for at least another moment. Hello, Draxus. There's number one. Surprised we're still going here. As long as I have a redraw here. Observatory? One more chance. And we're now SOL on getting observatory. This is the last place I can possibly draw, so... see if anything interesting pops up. Another library. Oh, thank you for that. There's nothing else I can pull from the library right now. If this was... if there was a chance of me drafting out of it and getting the bookstore, then yes, but otherwise, no. So let's do sauna. Let's go use our disc and call it a day. All right, we're checking things off at least. I mean, we're making really good progress. Even if it doesn't necessarily seem like it. And the upgrade disc are just good bonuses. Okay. Don't hate that. Okay. Oh crap, we gotta go back to code check. That was almost disastrous. Alright, so boiler passage down. Why not? Okay. We're all set. Alright, so now I actually really would like a die to look for tomb, just in case. Okay. Got lots of steps to work with, too. We even have an allowance for once. Excellent. I was actually kind of hoping for the chapel. About... pause it. Okay. Key card. I'll take it. Thanks. That's fine. We'll go the wrong way. Okay. Might as well. Okay. There's 2 Draxi. Wow, so actually just getting down to the tomb will give us that complete as well. Okay, there we go. I would really like dice, however, though. How the hell am I going to get some dice? Okay. Almost forgot that I needed that. I need gems. All right, box next to this is true. Okay, so you're a liar. That means you're a liar. That means you're the truth. Box next to this contains gems. Okay, what can we grab here real fast? Not helpful. Wait, did I pick up the bloody money, Simon? Okay, so I really would like the utility closet, honestly, because that'll get me out through the dark room safely. So it gets me across safely. Nook is fine. Don't like it, but I'll take it. Oh, I could have done pump. I could have put some flowers in some water in the greenhouse. Crap, I didn't even think about that, honestly. Okay, shovel's nice. Utility closet. Gem, dark room back on. And what the hell? I don't know. Yeah, because I have key cards, so keeping that powered on. Might as well. Shovel can't hurt. All right. I'm going to head up to the dark room real fast, see what we can get, see if I can get a red a closet to look for a die. Debating whether to open that chest or not. Okay, good. Got an extra key to work with. Okay. Yeah, I have no intention of... Well, I mean, I've got a crap ton of steps that I don't necessarily need. Screw it. A couple extra red rooms to work with. Try and look for that closet. Same. There we go. All right. Let's get a die or two. One or two. Really? You piece of crap. Okay, so now I need the study. Might as well. It ain't pretty, but by steps. It's fine. Okay. Sorry, Alzara. Chef, I don't have any greens, do I? No. Just gonna buy some bananas. Not all that helpful. That might be, though. Okay. What else could I possibly do to try and find dice? Otherwise, I'm at the mercy of luck looking for the tomb. I think I've exhausted all the easy options for getting more dice. So let's just get what we can here. Grab an upgrade disc. Okay, so weight room, dark room, security. We're just gonna run outside, see what we can get. There's a reasonably good chance we can get a tomb. I really would have preferred some dice or a study. All right, as far as upgrades go, that's one of my faves. Okay, so now we're going observatory, drawing room, chapel, out. Might as well. Dice. Crap. All right. Pochek isn't that far away, and I left it there kind of on purpose. I definitely didn't forget to go grab the burning glass. Crap. Okay, well, in this case, let's just make the most of this. Because that'll make sure that we can get Tomb tomorrow. All right. Well, while we're at it, I'm just gonna poke around up on the north end of this real fast, and then call it a day. I don't have a whole lot of leeway left over, but there's still things we might be able to accomplish just since we're late in the day and don't really have much else to do, there's a non-zero chance we can get into the basement, for example, and that would be nice. Okay. Okay, locksmith, that'll buy me a couple of keys. And a die. That'll buy me a key. Yeah. No need to re-roll that. I do have trouble. Another key, sweet. Okay. I'd rather not get archives at this stage of things. Acid waste, not too bad. Okay. It's all my gems. That's an apple. It's not gonna really do me a whole lot of good. That'll give me a gem. I need it for flexibility on that last draw up north into the antechamber. That should be okay. He told himself with that he was confident in saying. Anything useful? Never know. Okay, anything that goes left. That'll work. Quarter's always unlocked anyway, and I've got foyer, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's just set that up for give us a package for tomorrow. Okay. All right. I mean, that just helps us with a little bit of access here and there. Not a huge deal, but you never know. We have our blessing for tomorrow. Our coat check is still holds what we want it to hold, and I think we're good. Okay. So, need a shop or two. Something yellow. I also need a coat check, so. And we're going to do this today, so. Now something yellow. Anything yellow. Statement on the white box is true. Statements worth white are always true. Gems are in the white box. Well, if they're true, then they're all true, and they're all true, and they're all true, and that's a paradox and that can't happen. Therefore, you have to be false. Therefore, you're false. Therefore, you're true, and the gems are in the white box. All right. Don't really care much what. Something yellow. Perfect. Extra den. Why not? Okay. All right, now we're definitely going to get it. Okay, we've got some keys. We got some. Okay, so we get our tomb. We burn things down. We view view two instances of Draxus. We come back up, and we switch to Purple Day, and we go looking for HLC and Master Bedroom. No dice required. More dice. All right, first things first, we pop this open. One more, sorry. All right, we have key, so at the very least, we could pop that in coat check if we need it. Extra allowance never hurts. Oh, wait. I honestly don't know what happens now. If Draxus just opens down below like he normally would. I think it would, because you don't have to, because that just opens the door. Okay, cool. And again, while we're here, I don't think this can possibly help us. theory, we could actually finish this off today if we get really lucky. That's just habit. Okay, that can help us. Roxas headed right back out. Go up, undo the angel arms, come back down, view the other version of Draxus, which gives us 4 Draxus and gives us the rough drafts that we need. Your arms up, right? Yes. Alright, and I need my natural order list because I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Natural order. Arindia. Lydia. Rena. Joya. Dahlia. Bea. Mila. And again, Draxus. Which gives us Draxus version number 4 and Red Prince draft, new clue draft. That's done. So all I have left is some bedroom work. I have quite a few gems and some dice. Okay, so switch King Power purple. That'll definitely get us to master bedroom, I think, in fairly easy order. Then it's just a matter of getting up above commissary to come back down on top of commissary for HLC. And that's the more important of the two right now because we have the key with us. And if we can avoid having to coat check it for a day, then more the better. Yeah, this way. And okay, I've got some regular keys is fine. The keys are going to be an issue. Yuck. Couple extra gems though. Dining room. Silver key. Hallway, perfect. Still need to get north. Locksmith. Great. I want it, but I need to re-roll to get more money for the locksmith. But extra die. A key. Or 2. That'll keep me going for a couple of rooms. Okay. Honestly, that's fine. Okay. I think it's about time we just switch to purple. I'll have to make up a gem somewhere. But I need the steps. Okay, here we go. There we go. There's that done. Open her ladyship's diary done. All right, now if I could, I just need another gem and make my way east, and then master bedroom should not be that hard to get. So if we can find anything that'll help us out here. Steps. Maybe has a gem in it. Has a compass in it. Not all that helpful, actually. Okay, what? Corridor's fine. Just looking for something that might give me some gems to work with. Oh wait, there's gems for sale in the commissary. And I have a lot of money now. Screw it. I hope I'm remembering that correctly. Nope, this way. Okay, and I should have enough keys to get me by with what I need. Oh, I should have walked into the closet. Crap. Okay. Yes. Okay, set of gems. Shovel, why not? Because I accidentally clicked on it. Okay, now I just need to get over to be able to use master bedroom somewhere. I can go through the kitchen. Master bedroom is, I think, unusual. So I can try and work my way up the east wing, or go foundation and work my way south and north. See what we can get. Turnip. Thank you. That makes life easier. Double turnip. Okay. Tree upgrade discs. Good lord. Let's see. Is it worth a key? Probably not. Although I am going to go past the locksmith, and with more steps. All right, it's gonna be a little awkward, but I can make it work. Let's see what we can get out of here. Okay, well that helps a lot. Okay, so now we're going dining room, hallway, passageway, whatever the hell it is. Actually, it's worth it to just head. Well, it's really not. Okay. Okay, spare room. All right, now we just need master bedroom. I could do music room. It's an extra key. I'd love to. Actually, I need. What I need to do is take some more purple rooms out of the draft pool down south if I had the steps for it. It's fine. It gives me a gem back. And I've been in HLC, so... Okay. I have a lot of steps to work with, so I still have a lot of flexibility here. And I have coins to go run back and look for keys in the locksmith. Let's see what we can get over here first. Loaded room. More keys. Nine. 6, 2, 12, 12, 1. 7, 3, 4, 22, 10. Okay, not exactly the key I was hoping for, but I can probably make it work. Right about now, actually. Not what I would have wanted here. It pulls the bedroom out of the pool. Dice are nice. Happy bonus there. Thank you. Locked. Locked. Lock pick. Okay, at this point, it's an extra bed out. One more. One more. Okay, so the last thing we gotta do. Come on. Okay. Other side. Well, that would have been useful earlier. Okay, so honestly, let's just do it while we're up here. Master bedroom. Solve more Jai, and we win. No! Freaking misclick. Claim the launch token, and we have one. So the timer's... Okay, it stopped. Okay, we win. And holy crap, that is an absolute record time for a medium difficulty board for me on this. That's almost that's like par time for an easy board. This was a fantastic board. That chess took a while to set up, but in the end, 1000% worth it. I think all things considered, to be again, it took a long time to get that chess on day 3 and set up, but I think the time investment getting that done that day was worth it because it would have taken me at least one more day to make the arrangements to start from scratch on making um getting all the different chess pieces set up that I would need and everything else that would have had to go with it. So it was a time sink. It was a slow chess power. But the fact that I got it, and not entirely by luck, there was I will give myself a little bit of credit for skill in sticking with it and doing things that I knew would actually help me get it. And so but that chess power honestly made all the difference in the world for getting this done this fast. So I'll take the win. And so the final time was officially 2 hours and 7 minutes. Come back here. Final time equals 2 plus 7 over 60. Record results. And generate a new list. Yeah, that was an amazing time for a medium difficulty board with 6 tiles with 6 bucket list items. So cool, and that got finished nice and early tonight. So I think we're gonna go ahead and raid out and see if we can find. Let's see if Wings is still playing. If you are watching this on YouTube, the link to my bucket list will be in the description for this video, just like the links to the bingo boards that I run are always in the description. They are available if you want to download them and run them yourself. Mine are very different from what you'll find on the whatever the link, the site that was just used for the bingo tournament, for instance. I cannot remember the name off the top of my head all of a sudden. I can picture it, but I can't remember the name. Anyway, my boards are very different from theirs, and the bingo is unlike anything that's out there. And then also, especially the spoiler-free version, is nobody else, as far as I know, is running a board like the spoiler-free. So those are the two that I'm currently enjoying the most, coincidentally enough. And anyway, but be sure to check them out. And YouTube, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and come back for more content if you would like what you see here. And thanks a lot for being here. Have a good day, YouTube.